Oh, it's because you were leaning forward.
Wait a minute.
Let's turn this light down a bit. It's a bit too crazy. There we go. Right, hello. How's it going? Okay, welcome back to Two Blokes in a Van. We are now entering. We're on the A. We've finished on the M20, and now we're on the A20. And to slow down, and we've got the "Welcome to Dover" sign, welcoming us to Dover. Here, welcome to Dover. Oh, you can't really see that. Never mind. Right, let's see if there's any traffic queues. There might be. There might not be because they tend to die off, don't they, on the Thursday night. So it's impossible to predict whether it will happen or not. But if we do, I've got my video camera. I'm going to be filming out the window, and I'll flick this camera around as well, so you can see for yourself. That's what you want. And that's what you want, because that's what will happen. That light's not distracting too much, is it?
It's cool.
Is that alright? So while you were away, we were discussing various aspects of Brexit and the impact of Brexit on our lives and on the country and on the world stage. It was very interesting yesterday to find out that Germany and France, Ukraine and Russia had come to an agreement about the situation on the border of Ukraine. Whether it's going to stick is another matter, but the point we wanted to make was that Britain wasn't at the table. We weren't there. We were just waiting at the edge.
On the periphery.
Even though yesterday in Parliament, Boris Johnson promised that we were going to be leading the negotiations. I don't think he was telling the truth. So we've got Marza saying, hello both. Great to see the reality of Brexit. Good evening, says number 3. We've got Jean saying, evening Graham and Ciaran.
If there's no queues here, there will be in the port.
So was there a queue here when...
Oh, it went all the way up here yesterday.
So when you were here yesterday, this was all just full of lorries?
It was full.
Okay, it's looking pretty empty at the moment. Dun dun dun, it's just a road.
I think...
So technically speaking, there shouldn't be any lorries along here at all, should there? Because they should be in the Farage garage, getting their paperwork done, and only join this route once they've got the paperwork done, right?
Yeah, before Brexit, you'd only get a queue here if you'd have industrial action in France or there was wind and there was sort of like some sort of disruption. But no, it's it appears that I think a lot of people might have been put off, or maybe they've left early.
Well,
you can never tell when a queue is going to appear. They were here this morning.
Yeah.
They started at 3:30. They got bad until 9 o'clock, and they were there all day. And somebody actually did send me a picture an hour ago, and it was quite far out of the port.
Yeah. Well, we were looking at Google Maps on the way in, weren't we? And it's saying that there was traffic congestion. Have we hit that yet, or was that?
Yeah, we have.
Okay. Well, there's no congestion at the moment. Ooh, super chat's come in. We've got £2 from Alexis. Hey, thanks Alexis. Hi Graham and Ciaran. What did you say? Two what blokes? Two broad blokes. Thank you very much. I can't say that. Two broad blokes. Yeah, so we're coming into Dover. This is pretty easy at the moment. Do you reckon we might get on a ferry tonight?
Problem is, even if we get into what's called the buffer zone in the port, which I think is going to be full, it will take maybe 3 hours just to get to check-in, then to wait for a ferry and then get over. So 6-7 hours to cross. We normally used to be able to do it in 2.5 hours.
Wow. And is that because we're in a van, or is that the same if you're in a car now trying to get over?
Car's different. Car is tourist, so you go through different lanes.
Okay.
But when the biometrics come in later this year,
and
when you get searched going on holiday for food that you shouldn't have, there'll be lots and lots of queues of cars. So the cars are going to experience their own problems.
Right. Shit. So when we have these biometric scans, I wish that would stop beeping. When we get these biometric scans, is it going to be a case of...
I've annoyed it. I've unplugged it.
Oh no, might need that dash cam footage. You have to. Is everyone going to have to get out of their vehicle and put their fingers on the finger scanner? And
I don't know where it's going to work because there's nowhere to park up. There's nowhere to park. It's not like there's a huge car park going into the port where because you've got to physically get out of your vehicle to go and do your fingerprints and what have you. I have absolutely no idea how they're going to cope, which is why they're so worried about it.
When does that kick in? July?
Yeah, sometime this year, isn't it?
But is it going to be like right in the middle of summer holidays and everyone's trying to
It could be.
get abroad for the first time in 2 years?
Yeah, it could well be. Look, can you see Dover in the distance?
Yeah, not that far away.
Yeah, no, but the queue here yesterday was absolutely dreadful.
Typical. We come all the way down here
and there's nothing. Should have come yesterday, but you can never tell when a queue is going to be there. It's like in Switzerland, going into the busiest port, the busiest entrance into Basel. Normally on a Monday it's dreadful, and every morning it's bad. It's been bad here every morning. So you can. Oh no! Look, we got a bit.
Oh, we've got a bit of a queue.
So basically. Is everybody going to be able to see this?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh no, is it a breakdown or is it? It is a queue, but I think he's broken down as well.
What? Someone's broken down? How far out are we?
A mile and a half.
Okay, it's not that much of a queue.
No, but you're a mile and a half outside of the port before you even get into the buffer zone, which can be a few hours. Before you get to passport control, then a few hours before you get to check-in, before you get your ticket.
Yeah.
So just because you don't see a queue here doesn't mean you're not going to see a queue. It's not going to be bad in the port. The port will be full up.
Well, we're stuffed here.
Basic. Can you imagine?
Okay. HGV in front
How
of
would
us.
an ambulance or fire engine get through here now?
Well, they wouldn't.
No, they won't because it's full of trucks.
Literally no way of doing it.
No. So if there's an emergency, they can't go anywhere. There's no hard shoulder. There's 2 lanes. It's a dual carriageway, and there's nothing.
Yeah.
You can't go anywhere. This is the problem. Oh, have you switched it back again?
Yeah, I switched it back. Well, you just see in the back of someone's truck. So we're basically sitting in a traffic queue now, Ciaran and I.
I'm going to book my ticket while I'm here.
Oh, that's a good idea. Well, can you do that live, or do you have to wait until you're not driving?
I'll book it now.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna come over here. You can look at me.
Give me 2 seconds.
But yes, Cash Dummy's there giving us €5. Thanks, Cash Dummy. Really appreciate it. Beers for 2 blokes in a van. We can't actually drink on this journey, obviously, because
hold on. We are actually in a queue outside the port, and we can't move.
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah. I'll switch this round. See, we're not moving. And as Ciaran just pointed out, if you're an emergency vehicle, how'd you get here? How'd you get anywhere?
There's no hard shoulder.
Is there another way of getting into Dover?
From here?
No, I just mean in general. Is there
down the A2, but trucks aren't allowed down there.
Okay. So there's an emergency. There's like a huge emergency in Dover. Rescue vehicles could still get in, yeah?
Yeah, but it's no good if they come from that direction. Yes. You can't just drive across. You can't. There is actually no other way, I don't think, into Dover, unless you're right past the tunnel up there, and you've got to drive all the way round.
Okay. Bloody hell! Right, so we're just static now. We're about a mile and a half outside the Dover port.
No, not outside the port. From the traffic lights at the end of the A20, where they hide the lorries away from the high street.
Okay.
We're not even near the port.
All right.
This is about 3 miles away from the port.
This is 3 miles from the port.
Yeah.
And we're already stuck in traffic.
Yes.
Okay, so the queues weren't as bad. They're not as bad right now on Thursday night at around, what time is it?
There actually are, because this lane shouldn't be full of lorries.
Is that the time? That's not the time.
No, it's not the
Well,
time.
it's not It's 6:45. Yeah, so it's not as bad as it was yesterday, but there's lorries. We've just been sitting here now for the last few minutes. We're not moving.
We're not even in the buffer zone in the port yet.
Oh, Jesus. Right, so, hello everyone watching. I was hoping to get some nice footage of lorries in the inside lane as we went on the outside lane past them. But there's lorries in both lanes.
So we can't see anything interesting driving past them.
That stuffed us getting any kind of interesting footage out the front of the van there, and obviously, you know, we're here. I just want to say as well that today is Thursday, the 27th of January 2022, just before, you know, the Gaminati start going, oh, you filmed this a few days, you filmed this at another time and you're just pretending that it's today. I was going to show you today's newspaper, but I can't find it. What did I do with today's newspaper?
No, that's actually a good idea. You need to hold the paper up with the date on it.
Yeah,
Take a picture of it with the truck so the gammon can't accuse you of fake news.
Fake news, you just pretend.
It was taken at that time.
Where the hell's my metro gone? I hadn't finished the cryptic crossword.
Is that a chair?
No, it's a tripod.
Ah.
Yeah,
we still haven't moved.
Don't go anywhere without me chair.
We haven't moved anywhere. We're a mile and a half away.
Oh, there it is.
From the traffic lights. We
It's in
haven't
the pocket
moved.
of me coat. There you go.
I booked my ticket.
There you go. There's the cryptic there. Almost done. We've only got 2 more to go with it.
Shall I turn my engine off so we can freeze to death in the cold winter weather? Or should we
Well,
pollute the atmosphere?
I've literally brought 2 jumpers and a big triple coat. Because I knew it would get
No,
cold.
serious though.
So it is today, Andrew. It's trial by jury. Okay, that is today's metro. You can see at the top there. Oh, if you go the other way, you can see the date, Thursday, January the 27th, 2022, and we are in a traffic queue coming into Dover. Now, if I lived in Dover, this would really fuck me off. Would this annoy you?
Can you imagine trying to go home?
Yeah.
You wouldn't go home.
You can never go home again.
No, can you? Oh, no, where? What's the MP's name here? What's her name?
Michael Elphick.
Natalie Elphick.
Natalie Elphick, Boone.
Should be talking about dinghies.
Yeah. Oh, we're moving. We're moving. We're moving. This is it. We're moving. We're moving.
We're not moving.
We're moving. We're going forward a few meters. A few meters. A few meters. I suppose the vehicle could go on the outside there, on the right.
Where?
There, on the right.
No, there's a barrier there.
No, I mean, it's not. It's wide enough to get a police car down. You'd have to have 2 tyres on the grass verge, but you could do it. I could do it. Right, back onto us. Yeah, so just to be very clear, this is live. We can't fake this. We're in a traffic queue. How do we prove where we are? Can I show the map? Can I show you Google Maps?
Oh, with a dot.
Yeah. Can we get that up on the screen so people
Or a red car.
Oh, can I unplug you, or do you need to be plugged in?
No, you can unplug it.
There you go.
Oh, get this. There's a text at the
I don't want that. Go away. You can see there we are on the A20.
Can you see it though?
Not really, no. The cameras.
Do the dot.
It's having problems.
No, it's the light.
Yeah, no. It's,
I know a phone onto a phone doesn't work.
It does. A bit of phone on phone action can work, but you just got to get it right. There you go. 8. Hang on. Maybe if we turn the can you turn it down, turn it right down so it's not so bright. So it's like the darkest it can be.
You can do that.
Okay, cool.
With the blue dot.
Can you make the brightness go down? Can you make it? There you go. That should be okay. Well, how'd you make that go full screen? There you go. That's where we are, boys and girls. I can't see now because of all your messages. Lovely messages coming up. We are. There's Folkestone. There, you can see. Still trying to focus on me. Stop focusing on me.
See, the big red dot is the port. That's how far away we are from the port, and we're not moving.
That is. That's the port, and that's where we are now. Okay. You're trying to get there. Is that right? Yeah, that's Dover.
I think that was right.
Yeah. So there we go. So we've got an extra 19 minutes in this queue.
The queue's all the way up the hill now. If we came 10 minutes later, you would have good video. Lots of trucks.
Oh man, why don't they come at the time when you expect them to come? Anyway, okay, so that's where we are. Oh my god.
Oh, we're moving.
We're moving.
You get a video of trucks now. Look. Yeah, it's moving. Look.
Lorries. Lorries, lorries, lorries. I can testify that I've done this trip quite a few times in a car coming over into onto the car ferry, and I've never known queues like this before.
There were 5 miles, 6 miles back yesterday.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was massive. And I think last week was about 12 miles.
It's just insanity, isn't it?
The tunnels we went through all the way back there, they closed them.
Yeah.
Because of pollution and some traffic.
Pollution.
Yeah.
Mm. Oh wow, that's a €20 super chat. Thank you very much from RMPP. €20. Have a beer on the ferry.
Not for me.
Not
I'm
for Ciaran, but he can have a coffee. I will get you the fanciest coffee. Do you drink
You're
coffee?
missing a queue of trucks.
Do you like coffee? Do you drink coffee?
Yeah, but not this time.
Put the light on. Sorry, can't see you. There you go. Okay, I'm missing the trucks. Put it back on the trucks. Right, so can I get you a cup of tea? Can I get you something nice?
You get free coffee on the ferry.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll put it towards the free coffee fund. Yeah. Actually, go towards the accommodation. Yeah. It's not like you're going to get a super discount for booking it in advance.
You don't get a discount at all. So this is a quiet day. This is regarded as a quiet day.
This is very quiet.
It's regarded as a quiet day.
Still 1.5 miles at least outside Dover. Looks like there's a 4-mile queue of traffic behind you. Yep, that's what just happened. Now we're just back onto back of a lorry. So we just move forward a little bit. But yeah. So imagine for a moment you are a HGV driver. You've been driving for several hours across the country.
You've gone to customs.
Gone to customs, spent 8 hours in customs.
Yeah, and then you come and sit in this shit.
Come and sit in a
Can you
traffic
swear?
stop. Yeah, you can swear as much as you like. I swear.
I'll be
all the
swearing
time.
when we're in the buffer lanes in the port. I'll be swearing a lot.
I usually have a swear box by means that, like, every time I swear, someone gives me money who's watching.
Well, I've been working 10 hours today.
You have?
Yeah, 10 hours I've
So
been
do
working.
you not have to?
So come and sit in this crap
Don't
at
you
the
have
end
to
of it.
sleep? Don't you have to sleep for 3 hours now or something?
I don't know anymore. You're working all day and you get this crap. I'm going to fucking start swearing in a minute because I hate it.
Fine.
Boris
Swear
Johnson
away.
is a
Boris
fat
Johnson.
piece of fucking custard. I hate him.
He is scum incarnate. He is a bag of mashed turds.
He really
I hate
is.
him. Get some beers and cake and have a party. Should stop for some cake. Work meeting. Yeah, should we have a work meeting? Get some cake.
Yes.
Yes. While everyone else is, sitting on their own.
No. I know why these trucks are here. External roadworks.
Oh, external roadworks as opposed to internal roadworks. This is what someone put as a response to Ciaran's video yesterday on Twitter.
External roadworks.
They said, "Oh, all those lorries are there because of external roadworks." And it was like, what are you talking about? Anyway, Ciaran, you can move forward about 4 meters if you wanna.
That gets everyone behind me excited.
Yeah, it
They
does.
think the traffic's moving.
It does. If Bojo would resign, who do you think would be the next Prime Minister? Hopefully either Gove or Liz Truss, because they are 2 of the most unlikable, wretched human beings on the planet. And although I hate Boris Johnson, I understand that other people like Boris Johnson. Pains me to say that, but they really like Boris Johnson in a kind of weird, culty kind of way. Yeah. So they're not going to have that, and they're basically going to have to.
I was going to say, I thought he was asleep.
Oh shit! There is a police car there, isn't there? I think someone's broken down. Turn this off. Just turn the lights off for a moment, boys and girls.
Yeah.
Lights off. Oh yeah, breakdown.
Not that it makes much difference because all the trucks are still queuing.
Are they? Hang on though, but is that? Traffic officer.
What are they doing there?
I don't know.
No, this is a good queue of trucks now. Oh, you have got it on there. Look, see, you can see it in all its glory now down to the port.
Yeah. There you go. Queue of trucks. In case you wanted them. Oh, hello. What's this guy getting out of the queue of trucks for?
When we get to the bottom, put that away because there's a policeman at the bottom where the traffic lights are.
Okay.
I don't want him.
At least we're moving them.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you are all now looking at a short queue into Dover. This is obviously a good day in January, where these trucks will be here for a couple of hours, and then they get into the port where they'll be there for another 5 or 6. So they probably won't be over until the early hours of the morning. Isn't Brexit fantastic?
Oh, best thing since sliced bread, mate.
Absolutely. See the police car in the distance? They're the ones that send all the... There's a flashing lights at the end. They've gone now. They basically have got a copper standing at the traffic lights.
Yeah.
So if all the trucks are in this lane, they can send them back up the hill and tell them to go and queue with these. Because they're not meant to be in this lane.
Oh, right. Shit. So this guy in front of us is going to get told off.
He could do, yeah.
Queue jumping trucks.
They shouldn't be in this lane, theoretically, because of emergency services and cars and locals. They should be.
I mean,
in
right
that lane.
now. I mean, I know you. I'm going to have to take this out the holder, but essentially, if I show you over there, you can see the barrier, and there's just nowhere for an emergency vehicle to get around us. As you see that flashing light at the end of the road here. Just put that back there. Oh, what a nightmare! What an absolute nightmare!
Absolutely. There's a boat there. Look. The boat's there, and it's
Yeah.
going to take us about 7 hours to get on it.
Oh God! It won't wait for us though. We'll get on a different one, won't we?
It would probably leave half full
Or half empty.
to keep to time. Half full or half empty.
Am I alright to keep this filming while we go past the
Yeah,
police?
yeah. He won't know you're filming on there. It's just they might get a bit funny.
Yeah.
Because you know how secretive it is now about nobody wants to disclose the actual disasters that
Can I
happen.
get a bit more of the trucks?
Yeah.
Or tell
Well,
me
you
when
haven't
to,
got long.
tell me when to stop filming.
Because nobody likes the truth about what's happening, basically. See, they're not even running. See, they've got their engine switched off. See? I think after this,
Yeah, I can see the lights.
yeah.
I can see the flashing lights. So he's. Do you reckon he's going to tell the person in front of us to turn around?
Keep it on here
Yeah.
because this is where they hide the trucks, right? These traffic lights that we're
Yeah.
coming up to, this is Operation Tap, right? This is where they hide the trucks because they do not want them on the high street. See, look, they're going up to him now, asking where he's going.
Yeah.
See? If they're not satisfied where he's going, they'll turn him round. There's a customs clearance place on the other side of the roundabout. We're going home if they say anything. Good evening.
Good evening. Okay, we're back.
Look, they're turning him round. If he goes back up there, they've sent him back up the M20 to go to the back of the queue. If he goes round the roundabout.
He might have golden
No, he's not.
ticket.
He's going to customs.
Yeah, he's got a golden ticket, mate.
So basically, that's where they hide the trucks, out of sight, out of mind from all the locals in Dover. This is the main street into the harbour, and of course there's no trucks,
Yeah.
so nobody can see them.
Well, also they're hidden in the Farage garages.
They're
as
hidden
well.
in the Farage garage.
You were telling me there's 3 different Farage garages. is that
Oh,
right?
do you know what? I'll get you a good. While we're here, do you
Yeah.
want to go and look at a customs clearance place and see how full up it is?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Film it on your camera as well, out the window. We'll have to drive down to the roundabout and then round.
Okay.
Normally, in any other circumstances, this would be the most boring video in the history of man. but we are where we are, and
we're being accused of reality mongering.
Reality is reality mongering. You can't get much more reality than trying to get out of the country to do a job.
It's going to be interesting.
So, one thing I do know is it's going to be busy where we're going, and you can see just how many trucks. Freight clearance, see?
Yeah.
So this is one of the customs clearance and inland border facilities, but it's been here for years. This is mainly for Turks and the Swiss and the Norwegians, the people that have long been outside the customs union. So on this side, you can start filming on this separate camera.
Oh, okay.
On this side,
yeah,
is one side of it.
Oh my god. There's so many lorries in there.
Right? Yeah, but you haven't seen anything yet. You go back up the other side in a minute. That's one side of it.
Yeah.
And you got this side on the other side, but you can video. Look.
Shit.
No, but you do it on the other side. So right back up.
Okay.
You see it, but we can't go in. You need a. This is a customs clearance house where the agents are.
Yeah.
So all the long-standing old customs agents are in this house called Lord Warden House, right? So you'll go in there to click customs paperwork, but you have to go in here where this truck's going.
Yeah.
And where that van is, right?
Yeah.
So this is the freight clearance and truck stop where you get your ticket and you can't leave until you've cleared customs. And if you look over here to your left and you look at how many trucks are in there, you try getting a space in there to clear customs. Try finding a space in there to clear your customs paperwork, because you won't.
But that's why they set up the Farage garages outside of town, isn't it?
Well, the Farage garage, the Sevington border facility, is the new one. That's the 850 space one. This is 250 spaces, and as you can see, 249 of them full up. But they use it as an overnight truck stop where you pay to park for the night.
Okay.
So if you get called into customs, you physically can't go in there because there's no spaces available. So when it gets busy,
yeah,
and all the customs clearance facilities are full up,
they sit on the road.
you literally sit on the road and you can't go anywhere until you get called in, and that's the real problem that could happen. So
have you had to take anything out of the country since the beginning of the year?
Yes. Oh no, I went to Paris, didn't I, to go to work?
Yeah.
I left empty to go to Paris.
But you haven't taken anything out of the country yet?
Empty packaging.
Yeah. And was
like this.
Was that a nightmare or?
Same as this.
Yeah, no, but was it a nightmare?
It's a nightmare every time. I went out on the 3rd of January and it was dead. But that's the 3rd of Jan's expected. It'll be quiet everywhere. It's holidays everywhere and there's no one around. The week after it was absolutely packed. You might want to switch that round in a minute because we're going to go into the docks after the next roundabout, and you can go straight into the buffer lanes and see how full up they are. And that's where we end up sitting and you won't move.
Cool.
And if they're empty, I'll be absolutely amazed.
It's going to be fun for people to watch. The pub that I went to was along here.
It's a weird place here.
What, Dover?
Yeah, strange.
It seems odd that they're so insular. When
Absolutely.
You would think, like, as an international port, most port towns, cities across
That's
the
where the
world.
Banksy artwork was, do you remember?
Oh, the European
Yeah, it was on that
circle.
wall. Yeah.
They painted over.
Yeah.
Did Natalie L. Thicko do that?
Yeah, she probably sanctioned it, didn't she?
She's
To
got
talk about dinghies.
good tasting man. I hear you married a sex offender.
I wonder if he'll be put on the 4-week warning to find any job.
I hope so.
Because apparently he's not working.
Yeah, he claimed
Unemployment
legal
benefit.
aid, didn't he?
Yeah.
Maybe he couldn't pay his massive fines for being a sex pest.
Bit like Andrew, really.
Well, yeah.
You get what's coming to you.
He's
in the
been
end.
severed from the royal family because obviously the Queen doesn't want him costing her money. So he can just say, I've got no assets.
Do you know he sent someone up something like 4 flights of stairs, his maid,
Yeah, to open the curtains.
that he was sitting next to?
I know.
How much of an arsehole do you have to be to do that?
Just a gobshite. But you know, I mean, you get a child who's a precocious little shit, you know, and then you tell them that the world is their servant.
Here's the entrance to the port.
Expect?
Should we see if it's empty or busy?
I think it's going to be empty. That's quite quiet.
No. That's what they want you to see.
Okay. Let's see. Are we there yet?
Oh look. There's a queue into the port. Should we see if it's busy?
Yeah. Well, we've got to go through here anyway.
These are the holding lanes. So these are the buffer zones, as they are more commonly known.
Buffer the vampire.
As you can see, they're full up. So you've got all these lanes.
Yeah.
For P&O and DFDS, but it doesn't really matter who. You just go into any lane, it's just a free-for-all. And you hope that you'll be one of the first called down into one of those lanes. So we'll go down the outside lane. Should we go down the outside lane?
Yeah, go ahead.
But you never know, because you could sit in that lane now for an hour. You think it's like a supermarket queue.
Oh, God.
Like for a checkout.
Yeah,
I'll go to that one because there's like 3 less people. And then someone's forgotten their wallet. And then the one with 20 people's gone quicker than you. So
how long were you sitting here last time you did this?
2 hours.
2 hours.
Yeah. But they're not actually all full up tonight, which is why it's a mystery why those trucks are out on the road. They're quite full.
Maybe they're waiting to come in and do the customs in the customs yard, because those customs yards.
The custom. Yeah, it could be.
Because if they're told to use that particular customs yard, but the customs yard's full, they'll just be called in.
You can't get in.
Yeah, they'll just be called in.
Because it's full of Brexit-related paperwork.
Brexit-related paperwork.
That you didn't need
It's
to
my
do.
favourite kind of paperwork. Oh.
So here we are.
Okay, so welcome. We're just going to sit in this traffic queue now. So it was 2 hours last time.
Yep.
God.
So this 7:05. So we got in at 7 o'clock.
Yeah. I think we did pretty well. I think we got in pretty. That was a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, but can you imagine being in one of those trucks? Honestly.
Well, we thought that we were going to get in all right because we are not in the truck.
No, but if I was a truck driver,
yeah,
I wouldn't be doing the job anymore because it wouldn't be viable.
So
because
if you're leaving it in a truck and it's empty,
you have to still queue up.
you have to still queue up.
Yes. There's no transit lanes for empty vehicles.
Is that because if there was, we'd know how many empty vehicles were going across?
Yes. And then you'd know how badly trade is being conducted by the amount of empty vehicles. They won't want you to know how many empty vehicles are going out. Because most vehicles before Brexit will be going out full. I guess it's just a waiting game. We might get lucky. We might go down now in this lane.
Yeah.
And go straight through to passport control.
That'd be brilliant.
Yeah, but then it's the next phase of waiting to get the tickets.
Have you got your passport?
It's there.
Dirty foreigner. How did you get an Irish passport?
Because I'm a paddy.
You don't look Irish.
Irish.
I've got a ginger beard, mate. I've got a ginger beard, so I don't get a passport.
Oh look,
It's not
there's
fair. It's just another form of racism.
Is that one of the UK border force?
What, this guy here with his flashy lights?
Is he looking useful? Making himself look important.
He looks bored. But the people watching us can't see what we're talking about.
Are all the trucks off? Or their engines running?
That's running.
Huh? Oh, they're all off!
All right.
Switch them off. No one's got them running. Imagine in the summer when it's 30 degrees, they'd all be running.
So that's one of the things I was thinking, like along the motorway.
You'll have a hole in the ozone layer above Dover.
When you've got the lorries, I mean, even if they're not running all the time, they're going to be turning on to move a few meters forward every time the queue shifts.
Yeah, you can't sleep either because you never know how long you're going to be stuck. So even though you could be here for 2 or 3 hours, you're going to be moving forward a meter.
There was a guy on the Bylines video. If you haven't seen it yet, there was a Bylines TV video that went online today where they went to one of the Farage garages to interview the lorry drivers there, the HGV drivers. So I'm just turning the light on so we can see a bit better. There was a guy there. He said that he'd been waiting 4 days. How's
4
that possible?
days.
Can I turn this light on? Is that possible?
Yeah. If your paperwork's wrong. I know a lorry driver who voted for Brexit, who worked for a European company, and he was British,
Yeah.
and he went to Morocco. They're all going mad. Can you hear them all beeping their horns? He went to Morocco. Is that the one we go from Spain to Morocco? It is, isn't it? To Algiers?
Yeah.
Yeah, he went into the port in Algiers. It was on Facebook. Tangiers, sorry. And he was stuck in the port for a month because he had one document was wrong on his consignment.
A month?
He was there for a month. And
what did he do? I mean, did you just sleep in the
truck has to stay, but you can leave, but there's nowhere to go.
Yeah.
And he said he just had people jumping all over his truck in the port.
Yeah.
He said he was shitting himself and he was stuck there for a month with the wrong paperwork. But you've come a long way from home. You can't just drive back to the UK to get paperwork, because once you're in the customs facility, you're locked in there. You're not allowed out. You're in what's called no man's land.
Jesus Christ.
So once you go in, like where we just went a minute ago,
you
have to get a ticket, like you're going into a supermarket car park, and you can only get out once they validate the ticket for you to leave. Because it's customs bonded.
And that can take days, weeks.
Well, it could, depends how bad your paperwork is. I've been there for 8 hours in a van.
You know the big explosion in Beirut in 2020? That was down to bad paperwork, wasn't it? That was the consignment came in of this fertilizer or whatever it was.
Yeah, that was iffy paperwork.
And they got impounded, and then the company that was trying to move it just went, oh, it's not worth our while to move it. It's kept in a storage facility on the port, port.
Yep.
Then blew up. Kieran said earlier he'd not seen many EU lorries on the road.
They're all here.
Last year, I can remember seeing one UK lorry down here in Department 66 of France, where we used to see loads. It was a removal company, even God. Imagine being stuck somewhere for a month, Graham? Cape Verde face. This is making me worry about my husband. He is a lorry driver. I hate it when he's away on the road, says Charlotte. And also we've got Martin saying the media have mostly given fellow hack Johnson a free pass, but his replacement will get all that manure not piled on Bozo. Exactly. We need to get rid of Boris Johnson. Forget this whole thing of like, oh, but what if the person who replaces him is worse? That they might be worse, but they won't be as popular. That's what Boris Johnson's got in spades, his popularity, I'm afraid. So yeah. Is there people walking up and down selling stuff to through the window? Can you get some food or some drinks or some souvenirs?
Should we play a game?
Yeah, what's the game?
Count the Portaloo.
No, can't see any Portaloos.
That's because there aren't any. So you could be sat here and you won't find one. So if you need a piss,
you
have to go over there and get arrested.
I mean, there is literally nowhere, is there?
There's nothing.
It's all floodlit.
Do you know the first chance you're going to get to use the toilet now, on a serious note, is when you're in the lanes waiting for the ferry, which could be another 3 hours.
I thought we were in the lanes waiting for the ferry now.
No, we're not. We're going to French passport control.
Oh.
Yes.
Don't we have to go to British passport control first?
There isn't any.
What?
This is France.
Hey? The French have invaded.
No. No, the French have always been here.
They've always been here.
French passport control is up there.
Okay.
And once you go to French passport control,
you
then go to the other lanes to wait for your ticket, where you get your paperwork processed by Michael Gove's civilian servants, acting as customs agents. Which would be a few hours.
Do you have a bottle?
To have a piss?
Yeah.
I really actually do need a piss.
So do I. Shit.
Should we ask him? Say, where's the toilet?
Can't you? Isn't there a law that you can piss on a policeman's leg if you?
You can piss on the front tyre.
If it's past midnight and you're in Chester and there's a Welshman running towards you with an axe. No, okay.
Apparently, you can piss on the front tyre. Ask if anyone on there knows. I think on the front left tyre you can actually have a
I
piss.
think that's a lie.
No, it's not. No.
It's got to be the front left tyre though, not the front right
Is
tyre.
he checking trucks?
No,
What's he doing? Is he just...
No, he's just got a little flashy light and he's telling people where to go.
So this is why all the trucks are parked up out of view on the M20, A20 at the moment.
Yeah.
It's because they're all in here, and they don't want them going out onto the roundabout, into the high street where all the locals will see it. So we don't want a truck here, but we voted for Brexit.
They did vote for Brexit here.
Yeah.
We got someone saying, who's that? Charlotte saying, I thought you could piss in their helmets. Yeah, I think if you really need to wee, you can.
Can you?
No.
It's an offence even to remove them.
Could you imagine?
Can you hear them all beeping?
I once gave a policeman a kiss.
Can you hear them all?
There, yeah.
They're all going mad on the other side.
Is that? Yeah, but I mean, maybe they're just bored. Maybe they're listening to Madness. I like
'cause
driving in my car.
There's no actual queuing system here once you get through here, right?
Yeah.
So everyone tries to push in.
Yeah.
Then everyone starts going mental. It's like anarchy.
Anyway, the moral of the story is don't ever dare me to do something for a beer because I'll probably go and do it.
The Great White Cliffs of Dover. Do you think they could cut them away and make the port bigger?
Yeah, I think that would be good. Get rid of the White Cliffs.
There's nowhere to build infrastructure here. This is why this is the big problem here.
Oh, come on. Someone's saying, really, you can piss in a policeman's helmet if you're a pregnant woman. Come on.
But we're not women.
Get your Googles out. Sing a song of Brexit, a pocket full of lies, 4 and 20 Tories telling porcupines. When the lies were exposed, the scum began to sing. We need some more donations to purchase some more bling. Yes! Well, you know, Ciaran and I would like to buy some more bling. Ciaran's just getting out of the van now. He's going for a walk. You right there, mate? He's abandoning me.
I was going to say,
He's
if you
going
get
out for a
out,
walk.
Captain Important over there might tell you to get back in.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm happy to stay in here because it's warmer. Well, it was.
We have to run the engine and pollute the atmosphere in a minute.
So, yeah. Got my passport, which is good. Full of stamps from various Latin American countries there. Lots of Latin American countries. Lots of Latin American countries. And also, I've got a couple of groovy stamps in here from this is my Russian visa. That's my visa for Russia, and that's my visa for Belarus. That's my Belarusian visa down there. Yeah. Now I'm going to get a stamp in my passport from France, which I've not ever had before in my life because not been necessary. Mark says, just got my Google out. Many of those polls believe it's perfectly legal to go to the toilet next to the right wheel of a car, no matter where you are. But there is no such provision in the law. Didn't think there would be. Are you in Dover clapping a bag and slinging out the window? Your empty bottle of water, lads, lol. Well, I've got an empty bottle of... I've got an empty bottle of Pepsi. Is your paperwork in order?
Mine?
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what I need to do?
No?
I do need to download my GVMS. I'm cold now. I need to run the engine and pollute the sky.
I'm cold now. You left your door open.
You know the other problem with diesels, and this is a real problem. When you're stationary in a diesel, you end up not having any hot air because you're not running. So in the winter, when you're stationary, the heaters get cold.
Yes.
Yeah. You notice they're not as hot as they were when we was driving.
Diesels take ages for the hot
Imagine
air
if
to come through.
imagine if it's -5 or -6 outside. Yeah.
Is that you? Did you just go ding dong?
No, it was over there.
Ding dong.
Saying there's nothing to see here, like Chemical Alley.
Yeah. Looks like you avoided a bunch of traffic. Google says the queue is backing up to Folkestone now.
Oh!
We just timed that perfectly, but we didn't in a way because we wanted to show the queues.
We did show the queue!
Yeah, but it wasn't like massive. It wasn't like
ones I got yesterday.
Yeah, well, I wanted the 7-mile long queue where you're like, oh my god, it just keeps going on and on and on and Ariston.
It will be in a few hours.
I want some chocolate. You got any chocolate?
No.
Any
Go
biscuits?
to the shop over there and go and get some.
Got any biscuits?
There's a vending machine. Spot the vending machine.
There's no vending machine.
Spot the toilet.
There's no toilet.
Spot the
clifforants. Spot the clifforants. There's the White Cliffs of Dover. Okay.
Yeah, get out and have a quick walk and show down the middle of the lorries just to see what the.
What, to show how far they go? Oh, well, just give me a sec because I am going to have to. Put my coat on because it is quite chilly out. Don't import milk chocolate into France, says Adam.
No.
It even has a Brexit unicorn on the cover. Yes. The lying and the unicorn. So if you're just joining us, I'm Graham Hughes, this is Ciaran Donovan. We are currently trying to get over the Bryony, over the channel, to France. But it's a little more complicated than it used to be. And I thought that we were queuing up to get on the ferry, but apparently we're not. We're just queuing up to get our passports checked.
Yes.
Wow.
No, the French are regulating the trucks that go through to the next phase to get your ticket because it's so full over there.
Wow.
Yes. They're not being awkward.
Couldn't we have gone through there? Not where these trucks are going.
Yeah, but we'll probably queue for hours.
Oh, I see.
I think they do it in a phase where the lanes have been waiting the longest, surely.
God. Where are you now? We're in the port of Dover. We're trying to get into the past the passport control so then we can queue up to get on the ferry. So I'm guessing a busy day would be like a 2-hour wait. Reminds me of the horrible road outside of the RAC building when you're trying to get out of freaking Birmingham.
Ooh.
Oh, we're moving.
Ooh.
Moving. It's exciting stuff. We're moving.
We might be.
Did we pick the right queue, Ciaran?
I don't know. Did I get lucky?
Try and get lucky.
He's asleep.
No, it's not.
Is he asleep?
They just can't be bothered. Bada bing, bada boom.
Can you honestly see many of these people wanting to come back?
Well, I've got to be honest. Like this is
Yeah, I'll come back.
exactly.
Yeah,
Thanks, Peckinatory.
I had needles inserted into my eyes last week. Can I do it again next week?
Peckinatory just dropped €5 into the super chat for us. Thank you. It's true what the Europeans say. The English love queuing.
Yeah, but none of them are English.
We're coming up to frontier control. Maybe you can see this if I turn the camera around. That over there, that's frontier control. So I guess, I don't know if I'm going to be able to film through here. So it's going to take you 7 or 8 hours to go from entering Dover port to exiting Calais port, right? You may have been able to blitz through 3 or 4 countries, entire countries, during the Odyssey at that time. Well, European countries, yeah, maybe. There was a good queue to pick.
Don't speak too soon, they might put the barrier down.
Can you see out of there?
Brexit! Brexit!
No, I'm waiting here for like 2 hours.
You've been there for 2 hours?
Yeah.
Wow.
We haven't come back to
The guy next to us just said he's been here for 2 hours. 2 hours he hasn't moved a metre.
This one?
Yeah.
Good luck.
X.
2 hours.
2 hours in that lane?
Yeah, and he haven't
Well,
moved.
what made
And
this lane different?
He said this one's moved 3 times.
Oh, this is the lane to be in. Okay.
Abso-
Top tip if you're coming into Dover, stay left.
Lane G. Lane G.
Lane G for Graham. Remember that? Lane G.
Serious? He said he hasn't moved for 2 hours.
2 hours. He's right next to.
He actually looked. Did
control
you see
as
how
well.
hacked off he looked?
Yeah.
He literally.
He's right next to the control as well.
He actually looked. Oh, here. Do you want to give me a passport?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know about it.
Huh?
Shit, I was just showing it to the camera. And then I was going to get out, wasn't I? No, there it is. Right, I'm just going to... I love you guys, but I'm just going to have to move the camera off for
Go.
a second because we're literally coming into the old border bit here, so we can't really be filming.
What are you asking for? He's showing them a.
Oh,
What's he showing them?
oh thanks Sci-Fi Pulse for the £3 super chat. You can rock. What happens if you reach France? You have to go through all this again? No, because
France?
this is French customs here.
No. France is Calais last week or 2 weeks ago was dreadful.
Yeah, no, but that's not getting off the ferry, is it? You just get off the ferry and go. Because this
If
is
you
French.
don't get called into customs.
Yeah.
What's he doing?
Please show us your new French passport stamp. Okay.
I won't.
Will do. Thanks, Reagan Elite. Oh my god.
When we're here, don't say anything.
Okay.
Talking into there.
Yeah, well,
Plus, I want to film something for someone because they want to see how long it takes to go through French customs.
okay.
Just leave it on there. Just mind you, we've got problems because the person in front is I don't know what's happening. This is
Oh, reverse lights came on. Oh, no, it's okay.
He's gone through.
Thanks, guys. Go. I've hidden me phone away. So maybe you can see us.
Bonjour, monsieur. One UK, one Ireland.
It's a bit weird. You've got French customs and then you've got English customs.
There's no English customs. It's just France.
It's so bizarre.
Merci, monsieur.
Can I make a passport?
40 seconds.
Bum, bum, bum. There you go, mate.
Oh, did you switch it off or is it still on?
That's still on.
Ah. 2 hours he was sitting there.
I can't believe we picked the right lane there. That was brilliant.
Listen, there can't be any order to it.
No,
That's crazy, don't you think?
it is a bit mad.
We could have gone into an empty lane
Yeah.
and just sat there for hours.
Yeah. I'm chuffed we got the right lane though. I mean,
Well, no,
you know.
don't speak too soon because you're about to see what's happening over here.
Okay, well, now, more fun. Gonna turn the camera back on and everything. Or do you have to be a bit wary about security around here?
No, it's all civilian now. There's no one here. Do what you want.
Okay, cool. Let's run naked through the streets.
So they're the check-in booths.
Yeah.
There. But let's see.
Have you got your number? You need your number, Kieran.
My what?
Your number to get on the boat.
Oh, sugar. Yeah, good point. You reminded me about that.
Sorry about the bounciness.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Spot the Portaloo again.
Right, we're just going to turn
Yeah,
the
look,
camera around.
this is the queue. See all this?
Yeah.
This and this is the queue to get round to get your ticket, but you have to, well, you do your actual paperwork. So if you collected your paperwork
Yeah.
from customs,
Yeah.
you have to come here where a civilian member of staff that works for a ferry company has to process it. This is the long part. This is going to take, I think, an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Do you have to stay in this lane? I mean, is this?
Now I have to stay in this one, yeah.
But I mean, that lane over there, it's got
That's the
cars on it.
FDS.
Yeah, but it's got cars on it.
What, no, this one has.
Oh, has it? Okay.
Oh shit, has it got cars on it?
No, I'm saying on the
Don't say that, I'm in
on
the
the
wrong lane
gantry
now.
at the top.
Yeah, no,
It's
yeah.
got HGVs in this one, so I was thinking let's go in one that's got cars on it.
No, because you end up in a car lane,
Yeah.
because they use different check-in booths. This is yeah, this is mental again.
Okay.
It's exactly how I thought it would be in here.
Oh my god. I mean, if you were desperate to go to the loo, you'd be absolutely screwed, wouldn't you?
Put it this way, if you didn't have to do your paperwork
Yeah.
at check-in, and
Yeah.
it took 30 seconds or a minute, oh, did you get your stamp?
Well, I was going to look for it, but it's too dark to see. Plus, I've got a bumper passport. It's kind of hard to check out the new stamps.
Do you reckon I'm surprised he wasn't looking at all your stamps.
Costa Rica. No, that's not France. America. Russia. Moldova.
What's Moldova like?
I don't know. I didn't see much of it.
Is that because there's not much of it to see?
Well, no, I was transiting through to try and get to Ukraine. Cheeky like that. They haven't stamped me bloody passport. I don't know. It's getting a bit warm now. Ah,
So did everyone hear the proof from that guy sitting in the cut van?
yeah,
next to
2
me?
hours. Well, I don't think they heard him say that, but I reiterated what he said.
2 hours and
So
hadn't
it was.
moved.
So here's all the lorries waiting to get on the boat.
Check
But
in.
wasn't it like this before Brexit? I mean, wasn't
No.
there like a big queue of stuff, or was it just empty?
You maybe get one or two.
Because,
Because you go straight through check-in in 30 seconds. Because all you do is get your ticket.
but now you have to be checked for goods and shit.
They have to do all the paperwork.
All right. So have you got the paperwork that you need for empty things?
It's in here somewhere. It's on my phone.
On his phone. Martin says I don't think they would stamp the passport. Just take a record of it.
No, he stamped it.
I heard him stamp something.
I saw him. I
Let's
think
have
he
a stamp
stamped it. Yeah, turn it down. You're hot now.
Yeah. I'll get a strip show. I can't see anything. It's too dark in here.
Is this?
If he stamped a page that already has stamps on, I'm kind of screwed.
Why?
Well, which one is it, Kevin? Which one is it? Which one is it?
That's when they'll just let you go.
Which one is it?
Yeah, look, there's my GVMS. My passport to leave with an empty
Can I
vehicle.
show that to the... Or will someone use it to create a fake
Just stick
passport?
your thumb in the middle of it so they can't see the whole number.
Okay. There you go, that's our entry thing there.
Yeah, we can't get on the ferry without that.
Present this goods movements thing.
I think we're in the right lane here as well.
Reference.
Look,
Yeah, we're moving. You're good at picking these lanes, Kieran.
I think I'm becoming an expert.
Better than me. No. No. Oh, what's that? No. No.
So we've been in the port now for 33 minutes.
Bloody hell. That's it to fly by. I'm still hungry and I need something.
Well, we're going to get some food on the boat.
I shouldn't be hungry. I had a very big lunch. Maybe he stamped a bit of paper. Did you actually see him stamp the
I heard
passport?
him. It's a tiny little one.
I know what it looks like because my partner used to get stamps in her Australian passport. Oh, there it is. Found it. Found it, everyone. There's my French
Which one is
stamp.
it?
That one there.
Is it the square one?
Yeah, that one. The F.
That's it.
The F for France. Vive la France. Oh. It's actually on the same page as my stamp for Bosnia-Herzegovina, and also my code for never letting me in the United States ever again.
Why?
Good page. Because I violated the visa waiver regulations.
You're not allowed in there?
Not without a visa. Can't even change planes.
Serious?
Yeah. Lifetime ban.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I was denied an ESTA, and then I tried to enter overland.
But what if you got a new passport? They wouldn't know.
I don't want to risk it. The Americans don't have much of a sense of humour.
They don't, do they?
Throwing people in jail.
It's true.
I had a
actually.
mate who was in jail for 6 months in America because he had, I think he'd been pulled over by the police years and years earlier, and they found some weed in his glove box, and this is back when weed was illegal in America. And as a result of that, when he went back to America, it must have been 10 years later, they arrested him in the airport, and he spent 6 months in a holding facility.
Yeah,
In order to get a fine. Oh, there's someone else throwing in some super chats. Thank you. I missed that. I'm going to go back over the messages. Oh wow, it must have been way back. I can't find the super chats, but thank you very much. Sci-Fi Pulse was the last one. Now they can see. If there's any others that I've missed, Percolatori, French Coffee. What else have we got here? So I'm scrolling back through all of the messages on the screen. Okay, right, we're going back too far. We've been online now for over an hour.
That's like an omnibus of EastEnders.
Yeah, you could probably ask at the US Embassy about that. I heard Biden loves Bojo, so Joe will remove your mark of shame. Yeah, mark of shame. Can't believe I've got a French stamp in my passport.
It's depressing, isn't it?
Yeah, a stamp to go into my own continent.
Yep. 90 days.
And it's not to go into a former Soviet republic. Do you know what I mean? It's to go into an actual European nation, our neighbour. Can't you go in that lane next to us?
No, there's nothing over there. I think we're actually in a lane we shouldn't be in.
Ah.
This is like the queue jumping bit.
Are we jumping the queue, Kieran?
I think we are. Never mind.
Didn't you have a French stamp when you went to Panama? Oh. No, I don't think so. Might have done. I don't know. Maybe that was an old stamp. I'm gonna have to check the date now. No, that's today's 27th of the 1st, 22. I don't think I got a stamp when I went to Panama because it was just transiting on the flight. Oh boy, it's Christmas. It's funny because in Spanish, December is DIC, so I've got loads of these stamps in my passport that basically say dick. They're calling me a dick. See that? Dick. Stop calling me a dick, you dick. Oh, we've got another super chat. Oh, thanks, Yosh. You seem in need of a coffee or two. Oh, thank you for €20 super chat.
Excellent. Buy lots of matchsticks to insert into my eyelids.
Did you say you don't drink coffee?
Yeah, in the morning.
You do drink coffee?
Mm-hmm.
But you won't drink it in the evening?
I'll drink it on the boat.
Okay.
I'll have a coffee on the boat. Can wave goodbye to England.
Jolly blighty.
How many months you got left on that passport? Do you know, 6 months you got.
It's 2024, so I've got 2 years left.
So is that the passport you travel around the world in?
No,
What's this one then?
this is the one I got after I travelled to every country.
So how come you got all the stamps in it?
Because I've been travelling a lot since I've been travelling. I went to every country in Europe, went around every country in Central America, went to Panama a bunch of times. Yeah. I travel, that's what I do, man, it's just what I do.
When we get to here,
Yeah.
I'm going to talk to her because I want to find out from her exactly how much of a mess it is.
Okay. We can do that.
I'm going to video it as well.
Go for it. I'm trying to find my Brexit stamp.
What, the French one?
No, I flew back to the UK to vote to remain in the EU.
From where?
From Panama.
Oh.
Well, I also go to the Glastonbury Festival. I'm not completely crazy. I just look it. No. I don't know, sometimes they don't give you a stamp out of Panama, which is kind of annoying. No, I don't think I'm stamped out. That's annoying. But yeah. Do we get stamped back into the UK? Do we get stamped back into the UK? Do we get stamped out of France? How does it work? Stamped out of France.
So when you come back in on Saturday,
Yeah.
I think you should get a UK stamp.
No. Don't think so. You get
Thank
stamped in your passport, do you?
UK gives stamps.
Yeah, but not as British passports.
You get stamped out and stamped in.
What?
So you've been stamped out
With a French stamp?
with a French stamp, because we're now in France.
Yeah.
We're not, we're in Dover, but this is France.
It's technically France. So what if you come over on a little dinghy and you land here, can they send you back to France?
No.
Oh, because they stopped being able to do that, didn't they? Graham, have you got any Irish relatives? Yes, my great-great-grandfather and my great-great-grandmother on my mum's side were from Ireland. I think they were from Derry. Not sure. But my great-great-grandfather apparently was a Orangeman, so a Protestant fundamentalist, and my great-grandmother was a Catholic. She was a left footer, and they ran away to Liverpool. They eloped. True story. And my great-grandfather also was in Liverpool when Oswald Mosley came in the 1930s.
See how empty the car lane is?
Is that the car lane?
That's the car lane with the green...
Yeah, no one's there.
No.
Can't we go in the car lane?
No. Because Boris Johnson
Yeah.
has literally, I think deliberately, kept everybody on Plague Island. He doesn't want you to experience culture outside of the UK now.
No.
He really doesn't.
Got all the culture we need in the UK. You know, Morris dancing.
We
and
got
fish and
we got
chips.
rid of concerts.
Yeah.
We got rid of small bands that used to be able to go touring to Europe
Yeah.
in a little minibus.
Why would you want that?
No, but you know, I think the only people that can afford to do it now are the big bands. All the small ones can't do it anymore.
Yeah, indeed.
Erasmus.
Right.
Imagine if you're a student. When I left uni,
Yeah.
I travelled around the world.
Yeah.
But you get people that want to go travelling around Europe for 6 months, or
Yeah.
a year, and work.
Yeah.
Can't do it anymore. Finished.
Yep.
All gone.
It's all over for
All
British
over.
people.
So you can't go and work in Chamonix.
If
in
you're
France.
Irish, you can. If you're an Irish band, you're fine. If you're a Northern Irish band, because you get Irish passports, you're fine. But yeah, just that opportunity's been
So many
taken away
people's
from British children.
grandparents
Yeah. Have
effectively fucked their future.
yeah, they have. And they're
That's what
excited
they've
about
done.
it. They feel like they've done something
And
great.
they'll be chewing daisies under the ground
Yeah.
by the time they've realised what they've done to their grandchildren
Yeah.
and their future. It's really sad.
It is. It is. I was just telling them about the time my great-grandfather in Liverpool threw rocks at Oswald Mosley when Oswald Mosley came
Really?
to Liverpool, and Mosley ended up going to hospital. He only ever went to Liverpool once because a bunch of scousers threw a load of rocks at him. And my great-granddad was there. Catherine, hi Kat. She says, hi you two, missing you Gray. And she does a sad face.
Ah.
I missed you too. I'll be home tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, probably Saturday. Maybe Sunday, depending on how we fare in Calais. If you're planning on visiting any other EU visits the next 180 days, you should try to ensure you get stamped back out of France on your return. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, no, because otherwise when you go back in, yeah.
Yeah, it won't be. Travel is poison to bigotry and voting Conservative. Yeah, I think that, Pineapple Boy, I very much agree with that stance. It's probably why I'm so, left-wing. I honestly believe, I believe myself more left-wing than Jeremy Corbyn, who I don't think is very left-wing at all. But that's another story. Moving on. When I flew to Dublin to Crete, I got stamped in and out of Crete. Lady Brit in front of me had no entry stamp and was taken
Would you
for
guys do me a
questioning.
favour?
Yeah.
I can't film on my camera because
Yeah.
I've got to show my GVMS number to the woman.
Yeah.
Would you be able to film how long it would take to do customs while I talk to her and try and get some things
Well,
out of her?
we'll have it filming on this. You just leave that there.
And then could you cut that clip and give it to me?
Yeah.
From when we stop to when we go.
Yeah.
Can you do that?
Yeah. Well, this is going out. This is going to go on. This is going on YouTube live. And
So
then
everybody
I can
is about
download
to
it.
see live on air how long it takes to clear customs with an empty vehicle.
Yeah, with an empty vehicle. So it should be 30 seconds, right?
It might be, but looking at the trucks in front, it's an average of what? 5 minutes? 10 minutes?
We're not moving very fast.
No, we're not.
Just so you know what we're looking at the moment. This is our beautiful view out the window.
Some tyres.
Oh yes. Love a bit of juggernaut. I don't know. I don't know. But I've been told.
Been here nearly an hour.
Yeah.
This is actually a good day, you know that?
I know. Well, you did tell me that it's
Maybe
really
we was in the right lane.
crazy from Monday to Thursday, and then it kind of tails off because a lot of lorry drivers don't like going.
Yeah, but that
to
guy that was
the
next to us had
weekend.
been there for 2 hours and hadn't moved. And we've literally driven into the port,
Yeah.
waited for 20 minutes and then driven off.
Yeah.
And he's been parked there for 2 hours, which shows there's absolutely no rhythm to how they operate
reason.
lanes.
No rhyme or reason.
There
It's
ain't.
all a case of luck. Lucky you got me.
It's absolute luck, isn't it?
I'm quite a lucky talisman, I think. What do you reckon? Every time I go and watch Everton, they win. The only reason they're so crap is because I can't afford to go to the match every
they
other
crap?
week. Everton are rubbish.
Are they really?
Yeah. I was like halfway down the league.
Oh.
But they're always in the top league. They're always in the top league, in the Premiership or the top division, whatever, Division 1. They are always at the top, in the top league. Except for like 4 years or something when they weren't. Which also means that Everton have they have the record for the most lost games in the top flight in football. It's because they've played more than anybody else. I think they played like over 100 more than Man United. True story. Did you know that Liverpool Football Club started its life as Everton Athletic? More
Really?
importantly, did you care? No.
I remember going to Tranmere once.
Tranmere.
Strange place.
Were you lost? It's in Birkenhead.
It's not very nice.
No.
Very run down.
Yeah. Sorry, Birkenhead. Nice view of Liverpool, though. Given that. Anyway, let's jump back into the chat. What else have we got here? My guess, it'll take you 3 months to clear customs. There's no control over this at all. Johnson's Secret Service are watching this and have been on the blower for you to customs people. You'll be waved through. That's a Tommy gun. How are your levels of NOx and particulates in that queue? Have you got a way of monitoring nitrous oxide and particulates and things?
No, but that is actually a good idea. Can you imagine working in those booths for 12 hours a day, breathing
Jesus
it in?
Christ.
Seriously?
Yeah, it'd be horrible.
Honestly, you wait, I'm going to ask them and they will sound so downbeat, it's unbelievable. They always do. I don't blame them.
I don't know if it'll pick it up on the mic, but we could give it a go.
Oh, will it not? What, her or me?
It's picking you up fine. You can all hear Kevin, can't you, kids? We're almost there. We're very close to the... So this is customs?
No.
No, this is not customs.
No. We get our ferry ticket here.
Yeah.
After I present my GVMS for my empty pallets, which she's going to tell me I need paperwork for, and I will say no, I don't. Then we go in the lanes, and then 20 minutes after we sail, we look at the screens on the boat to see whether I've got an orange light to go to customs in France.
Why would you need to go to customs in France if you don't actually have anything that you're taking over?
Because they want to check and see if there's anything in the empty crates.
Oh, because...
I could be smuggling.
Oh!
Yeah, exactly.
You could.
So 5-6 metre long empty wooden crates generate quite a lot of interest. They did the last time I took them out,
because you
when I had to go to customs, and they went around opening them and banging them.
You could put like tall people inside them. You could put small people inside them if you wanted to, but you could...
Did I tell you?
You said.
I told you I found someone.
There was someone on the back of your lorry. I don't know if you talked about this on...
No, I'm not going to say anything else. I'm not open to incrimination. It wasn't anything to do with me.
No, but you know, a bit
no,
of
but
shock.
they could quite easily.
Yeah.
You're even looking.
I know, I'm looking at the back now. Looking at the boxes.
They're quite long.
It'd be funny if someone jumps in the back there to try and get out of Britain. They escape from Brexit Britain. Can't take it anymore.
It's amazing though, look. There's no cars.
There are no cars going through the car.
Have you seen a single car in the port yet?
No.
No one's travelling. He's made it so hard.
Yeah. People just aren't bothering. I mean, if I was looking at the traffic queues, I'd be like, no.
Most of the people that are listening in the UK probably haven't been out of the country for 2 years.
Well, yeah. I mean,
on a serious note,
it was my first time in London for 2 years.
That's what I mean.
COVID.
It's very easy to forget how something looks and how something is. And COVID has masked Brexit in such a spectacular way.
Yeah.
It's almost let them get away with it.
Oh, absolutely, because they didn't blame any problems on
exactly, because
Brexit,
if we never had
on COVID, but they're still blaming. They're still claiming to be doing the best out of all the G7 nations. Then we're doing the worst. I mean, the best vaccine rollout when other countries have a higher proportion of vaccinated people than we do.
Yeah.
Gaslighting on an epic scale. Gaslit nation. Anyway, what you're saying in the chat. Hi everyone. Hi David. Peter says 5x5. Graham darling, what area are you in now? We're just in custom. We're just coming up to the ticket area. As you can see here. Take this off here. See we're going to come through to this point in a moment. So I've got this very well set up on the screen. It's
I
just
need your passport again.
It's just that
just stick it on the table.
I don't want to put the camera somewhere where it's going to obscure Kieran's vision in case someone comes inside of us. Does that look? Everyone's got their engines on, which isn't good, is it?
It really isn't good.
It used to really bother me when I was crossing borders and it's really dusty and.
Do you know? I remember when I was in Almaty in Kazakhstan.
Yeah.
Because they still use leaded fuel.
Oh my God.
It was almost like a syrup, and you could taste it in the air.
Oh.
And you'd find yourself short of breath just because of the emissions.
They still use leaded fuel.
Yeah.
Jesus.
They did 2 years ago. But No, I'd hate to think the level of pollution in this immediate vicinity would be seriously high.
Yeah.
And they're sitting in that little cabin all day. I bet it's full of particulates inside there, you know that?
Yeah. We can see how dirty they are. That's all bits of exhaust on them, isn't it?
Yeah.
It would actually be better for them not to have a roof over there.
Yeah, it traps it.
Better
We're
just
breathing it in as well.
Yeah, I know. You want to get your N95 mask on? You should have asked for political asylum as you went through passport control. That's a good idea. Thanks,
Can you do that?
Yeah, technically. Yeah, you can ask for political asylum. It's your right. Anywhere. If you think you're going to die. Well, no, you can just ask for it. And then there is a process to see if you deserve...
So if you're coming into the UK,
yeah,
because they don't allow you to do it, well, they make it impossible.
No.
The Tories have made it impossible to apply from...
If you want to escape your war-torn country and come to the UK, there is no way of applying to the UK without stepping foot on British soil.
Which means you have to come in a dinghy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We've made it this way on purpose. And then we get to demonise the people who come over in the dinghies and say they're bad people, how dare they come over in the dinghies.
Yeah, look, let's have a laugh. Where's my GVMS document? Evening. They're empty. Yeah.
So we're timing this. It's a good 30 seconds. Although that, I think Ciaran was just passing the thing over there. So I'd say it's been 20 seconds.
Yeah, is it not showing up? Really? Hold on.
Oh, problem.
Yeah, it's here.
Oh, it's fine. It's our ticket.
Say that again, mate. So I'm going a bit deaf. Oh, cool. No, I've got the receipt here. All right, cool. I'm taking them back to Luxembourg. Yeah, they're all empty. Trust me. Don't get me an orange light for Calais now to look for them. Out of interest, if you've got 20 pallets on the back of a truck with 20 MRNs, do you have to scan every single one?
No, what they could do, we won't do more than 10. So what you can do, if you get more than 10, you can make an envelope.
Ah.
And then they put it all into one.
So you just input it once. What about a GVMS? Because you put all the MRNs on the GVMS, didn't you? Right. Yeah. Yeah. Are you happy doing a customs agent's job in that booth? For the same money as what you got before Brexit? I feel sorry for you, do you know that? Yeah. Yeah. But you're doing a job of a customs agent. And all them trucks running with the fumes all day. That's crazy, man.
Do you reckon when it gets to Easter?
Well, when the punters start coming back, it's just going to be shit.
All the cars?
Yeah.
It's going to hit the fan, isn't it?
All these trucks will be back on the motorway, Operation Stack again, won't it?
You reckon when the cars come back, the trucks will be on Operation Stack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, they've got the duty frees back now, haven't they? So that's what they want. Big money for that.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know how much of this you're going to hear. But we'll tell you in a moment.
Put it down as an empty returnable packaging, and then you can have it, you don't need it anymore.
I have done a verbal declaration.
Oh, sit in here. Trouble is, though, lads, it's going to be like, it's going to be 11:30.
What, the ferry?
Yeah, unless they can squeeze you on the arse end or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Keep waving at it, showing you that.
Oh, what? So when I go in the lane? Yeah? Yeah? If there's an empty lane, should I just drive straight down it? Cool. Is it full up? Only day Sunday, yeah. Yep. I'll try to do it before my phone kicks locking.
They're scanned.
Yeah. Is there still loads coming through with the wrong papers and no GMRs? Where'd you send them? Over to the office? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how you do your job now, you know that. Don't say that.
Oh my God. This is for an empty vehicle. We've literally got nothing except empty crates.
How long has it been?
I forgot to remember what the time was when we got here.
I know, I got it.
Did you take a picture of your phone? Take a screenshot.
6 minutes.
6 minutes. It's not optimal, is it? 7 minutes, someone's just said on there. It's coming at 7 minutes.
About 10 past 10, it might be able to speak on that, but I can't guarantee it.
Alright, cool, now that'll do. So if I just go down the lane as usual and just park up?
It'd be great if we can get onto the half-10 ferry. Still.
Oh, you absolute diamond. Listen, be lucky. Take care, man.
Cheers, mate. Right, let's go.
Got a free meal.
We got a free meal.
Yeah. He goes, I'm not supposed to give you these, but you got a free meal.
Oh, mate, that's why you should always be nice to people.
That's saved £8.
Yes. Thank you. Thank
See,
you, Mr. Nice Customer.
How long did that take? 8 minutes? 9 minutes?
8 minutes.
For an empty vehicle.
Yeah. So he was doing all your paperwork. So you're right about that. He's just ferry staff, isn't he?
That's why I told you I was speaking
Ferry
to you.
staff, and they're making them do.
And
the
you heard him. I'll
role-
probably die in here.
Yeah, making them do the role of customs officers.
And you heard that you
Yeah.
can do a maximum of 10 export documents.
Yeah.
So you have to do 10 of them. 10.
Oh my god.
Inputting onto the system.
Yeah. And then if there's more than that, he puts them in an envelope.
I feel really sorry for them. Regardless of how they voted,
Yeah.
I actually do.
Yeah.
We're past all that now. Well, some. I don't know. No, we're not. Some, I think we are. I actually felt. I think he definitely voted for it, judging by he looked like a bit of an angry gammon. But
he gave us free food, man.
we got free food. He's a lovely man.
Lovely man.
We got a free meal. Free food
We're
voucher.
such terrible floating voters, aren't we? Because he gave us a free meal.
I'm going to say that from now on. Every time I go in, he transfer a free meal voucher.
Yeah, say it. Just be nice to them, just have a chat. That's what I learnt when I was travelling. Like, whenever you're dealing with the customs officials or just any kind of officialdom, just be nice and have a chat with them. If you're moody and angry with them,
23.35.
What? I thought you said he was going to put us on the half 10.
Was it lane 214? Look at it, look.
I thought he said he was going to put us on the half 10 one.
It's absolutely packed.
Is that the half 10 one there?
No, you never know which one goes where.
Oh.
It's just the lanes are all... It's complete hit and miss.
Well, why didn't you go down a lane that's just got one lorry in it?
They're like different. 214.
214.
Ah, here. We'll be at the front.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, you could probably get on an earlier one if there's space. So that's another problem you have capacity.
So, but you were saying that they were leaving half bloody empty.
We'll find out when we get on the boat. You can count the amount of trucks from the
So
screen.
hang on, are we not getting on until bloody 11 o'clock?
Well, I hope not. What's the time now?
It's like 8.
Yeah. Do you want to go for a walk to the shop?
There is no shop.
There is.
What, next door to the Portaloo?
There's a shop over there, and toilets, and a Burger King, and a Starbucks. I'm not winding you up.
He's messing with me.
I'm not. There's a shop.
And a Starbucks. And a Burger King.
Listen, we did well. It took an hour and 10 minutes
Yeah.
to get here. That's actually the quickest I've done it in months, because we got into the right lane.
That was just a complete fluke.
It was fluke. We'd still be sitting in those lanes now outside the port if we got in the wrong lane.
Yeah, we would be. Be a very, very long podcast. And I would be live cast, sorry, and I'd be losing. I'm using all my gift data doing this. Gift I'm not going to be pleased with.
Do you know what I'm thinking?
Jesus, black lung. Oh, £20 super chat. Thanks, Darren. Towards a drink later. Safe travels, lads. Oh, thank you very much. If anyone else wants to buy us a drink, feel absolutely free. Are you escaping through tunnel, Tom, Dick, or Harry? Tommy, everyone knows Spice Girls is music for truck drivers. Indeed. Those vouchers look check. Yeah, but Kieran did keep him chatting for 5 minutes, to be fair. No, he was doing stuff.
No, he was actually doing his paperwork while I was talking to him.
Yeah. He was doing the paperwork.
He was doing the paperwork.
He was working while he was talking, said Keith. Yeah. It's not your fault. You're there queuing. There's no reason to be a dick about it to them. Well, yeah, exactly.
Listen, I wasn't being a dick.
No, they're just saying. They're just agreeing with you.
Yeah.
That was speedy. I knew it was bad for my husband. In a truck, you'll still be sitting on the A20.
Ah, is it that bad now?
Well, we would be, because they weren't allowing the HGVs, were they?
No, in fact, you know
There was
what?
a big queue.
Should we see how long the queue is now, according to the
To the Googles.
to the 6-fold app?
Oh, 6-fold. Well, this is going to love this, because he'll say, look, things aren't as bad as people are saying they are, lol. We did say before we did this, there might be queues, there might not be, and there were queues. We were just incredibly lucky today.
Ah, but look, if you're in France at the moment going into Dunkirk, it's saying 12 hours, and it's normally 7. So there's a 5-hour wait to get from Dunkirk to Dover.
Jesus. Queue of 1 kilometre detected.
But look
report.
Yeah, but look at these ones.
How's Dover doing at the moment?
Harwich is good, 14 hours, normally 10, so it's only a 4-hour wait.
It's checking on sixfold.
Does seem a bit... Rotterdam, 45 hours, normally 30.
15 extra hours.
15 extra, 3 hours.
Yeah.
Well, depends if you're charging.
Well, it's not as bad as it could be, and we could still literally, if we were in a HGV, we would still be waiting outside on the
But I did say,
A20.
I did say before Brexit,
Yeah.
I would be one of the ones that would be able to drive through the queues of trucks. Remember?
Yeah.
Straight down, which I
Because
can.
you're in a van rather
Because
than
I'm in a van.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did actually say that Brexit would be better for you than it would be for a lot of HGV drivers.
Yes.
Yeah. But also, I mean, there's the fact that when we came in, we just went into the right lane. But even so, okay, so we weren't sitting there for 2 hours in the
But the
wrong
guy
lane,
next to us was.
waiting to show our passports, right? But at the same time, we're not getting on the ferry till 11:30.
Mm.
That's unusual.
Yes, it is. Always get on the next one. Always.
The next one's not till 10:30 anyway.
But it happened in Calais as well. It happened to me when I had a 4-hour wait for a ferry a few weeks ago. After it took me 6-7 hours to get in.
Yeah, this is horrible. This is like so claustrophobic. We're like completely closed in by HGVs. Let's see here.
Do you want to get out and go for a walk? You can get we can walk over to the shop and you can do a video walking over to see the front of the trucks.
Where's this shop?
If there is a shop, 'cause I really do need a piss.
Well, do you want to get out and go and do that, and I'll stay with the van, and then you come back and I'll
We'll walk over there together.
Okay. What if people rob our stuff?
We're not going anywhere. Even if we're on the 10:10, it's not for another 2 hours anyway.
What if people rob our stuff?
I don't want to take anything.
Yeah. You've been to Liverpool, mate.
Yeah. The passport's up there. We got a free meal.
Hello.
Do you know the puddings are like school dinners puddings?
Yes.
With the custard
Ugh.
and the sponge. Didn't you like them?
No.
Hmm.
Soggy semolina, soggy semolina. I feel sick. Right. We're gonna go out and have a look at the things that are happening outside. Have you got my passport?
It's up there.
Okay. Right, we're going out. Going out.
I don't know if I took the keys.
Ow. You lock up?
Lock?
Yeah, locked.
We're walking down that way.
Yeah.
Ah, on that board,
Yeah.
it showed you at the right time how many vehicles pass through the port every day. Yeah,
There
that
you
one. Not this one. See, 'cause look. There's one at 10:10.
Oh, there is a Burger King.
I told you there was.
I thought you were joking. You were earlier. Okay. Get some food. Cool. So who are we with?
Yeah, no.
Why can't we get on the 8:50 one? Oh, it's delayed as well. It's delayed, look. God damn it. Right. There's no cars, is there?
Nope. It's just full of
I mean, is this normal? I mean, is it normally just lorries? Ciaran, is it normally just lorries?
No, you get cars as well. You heard what he said in the booth. He said when the cars come back, you'll have trucks queuing for miles and miles and miles. As soon as the cars come back, there's no cars. It's literally a commercial port at the moment.
Wow. That's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, spot the car.
Hello? There are none. Wow. Charlotte's saying wait till the Easter holidays.
Yeah, exactly. That's the first test. It's the Easter holidays.
That's going to go bananas, isn't it?
Yep, unless he magically puts in restrictions.
What do
to
you mean,
stop people
restrictions?
leaving.
Oh, we'll probably do that.
Yeah, Johnson loves to stop people leaving the UK.
Yeah. All right then. Okay, well, I mean, all that's left now is for us to go and get some Burger King. Some terrible burger. Oh, it's closed. It's all closed. Burger King's closed.
It can't be.
It is. The shutters are down at Burger King. I can see from here. Oh, mate. What the hell? Oh, that sucks. All right. Anyway, should we say good night for the moment?
Yeah.
We might come back later.
No, when we're on the ferry and get an orange light, and we have to go to customs.
Okay.
So it's not the end of it yet.
So we're gonna go get something to eat now, and I don't think that's so interesting for you to watch. So especially as Burger King's closed, so I think it's going to be a sandwich from Costa or something.
Or Smith.
Or Smith's, yeah.
Mask.
Yeah, I've got a mask. So yeah, but in the meantime, we will be back later. We'll probably do a little bit on the ferry actually, if we can get signal.
You do all the way across most of it.
Excellent. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have to mask up. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for the super chats, and we'll be back with more of our adventure to Luxembourg very soon. Okay. Adios. Bye bye.